what a surprise! A Disney Marvel movie's budget was misreported by Disney. This is coming from Screen Rant, and this is no surprise to me. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Disney reveals Doctor Strange 2's staggering budget that's larger than Age of Ultron. Casts doubt on box office success. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, or other words, Doctor Strange Mom, is now being reported as one of the most expensive movies ever made. MCU or otherwise. Wow. Hollywood accounting can quickly become confusing, especially as costs can be tied up in all facets of production. Marketing and promotion can nearly double the more traditional costs of film production, and the bigger the movie, the bigger the ads. Given the size and scope of the MCU, it's no surprise that it contains some of Hollywood's most expensive projects. This is where it gets interesting, folks, because remember, Doctor Strange Mom was filmed over in the UK. UK law requiring studios whose film there to disclose financial data to earn money back illuminates how big certain movie budgets grow. Forbes now cites the Marvel Cinematic Universe entry, the Sorcerer Supreme Saga. Doctor Strange Mom is carrying a $414.9 million budget. That's a little bit over the $200 to $300 million that they were estimating. Just a little. New filings paint as much more expensive picture for the video effects heavy Marvel project. Notably, this number puts Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness 6.4% more expensive than Avengers Age of Ultron. However, the latter made roughly its cost in profit. So as you see here, this is from Box Office Mojo. Global box office earnings for Doctor Strange. $955,775,804. So just shy of $956 million. Here's where the problem is, though. When you have these movies with these huge inflated budgets, and we'll just say that this is actually 404, we'll call it 415 million. That means this movie had to do between 1.037 and 1.244 billion dollars before Disney would have seen a profit, given the budget this large. That is insane. Multiverse of Madness is an expensive film. Much of that spending is evident in how the Doctor Strange sequel created 22 new universes and was filled with visual feast of new locations and exciting appearances of new and old characters alike. And one of those characters, specifically John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four, who, by the way, should be Mr. Fantastic in the Fantastic Four movie due out in a couple of years, was deleted. Still spending so much on the sequel compared to 2016's Doctor Strange, which grossed $677 million, is hard to justify. After a series of billion-dollar grossing hits, even Doctor Strange 2's huge box office is only the 11th highest grossing in the MCU. That lower gross seems to reflect changing patterns in cinema going that the studio must address. Oh, here we go again. Superhero fatigue. Superhero fatigue is a tiny bit of this. Mostly what it is tell a good story. Use your source material. If you use your source material and tell a good story, and people get the word that it's a good story, people will come to the movie. It's that simple. It's a simple formula. Doctor Strange Mom, cumulative total of more than $955 million, and its place as the fourth highest grossing movie of 2022, resulted in Disney losing tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. After recent box office failures like The Marvels, Antifa Man, Quantumania, Marvel's blockbuster formula may not be making as much money for the studio as it used to. In fact, Marvel's blockbuster formula is not making the studio any money at all. In fact, it's losing money. Unsurprisingly, Disney CEO Bob Iger has recently set a new limitation on MCU projects to address the effects of oversaturation in the marketplace. Yes, Bob Iger said again for the sixth time, we're going to do 2, maybe 3 movies a year and 2 series released on Disney Plus in a year. However, that's the formula they followed in 2023. Look where that got them. This article goes on about being dubious about Hollywood accounting. And they use the example of Men in Black. Sony saying it's never made any money. But this is about Disney again underestimating and putting it out there in the public what their production budget is for a major motion picture. And here it is 2 years later, and we come to find out that it's 1.5, if not 2 times greater than what they originally put out there. So what do you guys think about this? Comment in the comment section down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys later.